advances to winners finals against Aperture, and that's going to be a best of 5. In the meantime, on the loser side, I'm not sure if we're going to stream any of these matches. We'll see what happens. But on the loser side, for anyone curious, there is DX17 and Ho For You playing, which may have which has just finished, and Ho For You took that. So DX17 is out, Ho For You is still in, and there's also Bag, Rodo, the Lucas main, Crispy the Meta Knight, Zone, the Korin, and Matsu, who we saw earlier, the Zero Suit Samus, all crawling their way through the opposite end of losers bracket, trying to figure out if they can meet up and play with Pop-Tart or Ho For You as they crawl through losers too. So lots of players in losers trying to push their way forward. However, right now we're going to be continuing to watch winners finals now, winner side of the bracket, with Ixis versus Aperture. Both players opting to go into the Sonic mirror match. I haven't seen this before, but I can't imagine that this is enjoyable to watch, to be honest. However, I will approach you with an open mind, and I hope you guys, if you haven't seen this mirror match before, I hope you guys approach it with an open mind with me too. Ixis is the kind of the favorite in terms of betting odds for who would win this. However, Aperture has been increasing his power level recently with visits to the US, or a visit at least, I can say for sure, having taken out Tweak and Anti very recently in Nairo Saga. So, you know, we'll see if that reflects in his performance against Ixis. Let's see how close this is. Yeah, to be fair, at least we don't see these Sonics time people out or so on. So I agree with Sam the Com FGC, who just said in chat, at least these Sonics play a bit more aggro. I think I've seen in Ixis' Twitter in the past that he is a bit of an advocate for a more balanced Sonic, or adding a bit of aggro play in here and there where it makes sense. So he doesn't really enjoy the way that the Americans play Sonic, from what I understand. He does take what works, but he doesn't necessarily go for the typical Sonic timeouts either. Wow, and an SD from Ixis just there. Is that going to cost him a game? Or will Aperture choke on the advantage that he can reap for himself at this moment, at this time? I never was a Sega fan, guys, so there's only so much I can say about this match. I will keep my eye out for hype plays, as I'm sure you guys will too. And of course, I hope you all do know that we are a bit of a specialist country when it comes to the character Sonic. So at least you're going to be seeing some good gameplay if you are a Sonic fan, or a Sega fan even. Nice cancel into the grab just there from Ixis. Aperture managing to rack up 84% against his opponent Ixis before being taken out. Now he's on last stock, but he's got such a comfortable percentage lead that it may not matter. That said though, Ixis is no walk in the park to play, especially a character as slippery as Sonic in the hands of a player as solid as Ixis. You're really gonna have to bring your A game even in this situation. This is not a certain outcome just yet. Bowie pointing out that a lot of Sonic games are pretty mediocre. Honestly, I can't deny that. I mostly do agree with that. I will say Sonic Adventure, the first one, is definitely a game that's close to my heart. I didn't really care too much about Sonic Adventure 2, but I might I might give it a chance someday. I know a lot of you guys prefer that over Sonic Adventure, so definitely, you know, I'll keep my mind open to that and try and play it on a virtual console or something like that at some point. However, the 2D Sonic games from back in the day, they were pretty good quality from what it seemed like. Ixis, however, and Aperture definitely looking like they're bringing the golden age hitboxes of Sonic. Their gameplay is busted, but not in a buggy, silly way like the recent Sonic franchise games. These players, they know the craft of playing Sonic well, and it's a treat in some senses that we get to witness that at the moment. I just wish it wasn't a Ditto, to be honest. You know what, though? I will also say that I'll say Sega music in general, and to some extent the Sonic music, is really good. Maybe not the Sonic music with all the cheesy singing lyrics, although I know a lot of neckbeards are really into that stuff. But just like the typical Sega chiptune music, 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever, the video game music that Sega puts out is just absolutely delicious. And there are a few choice tracks to be found in the Sonic franchise, even for people who don't play those games. Like, you've got to check out the Sonic soundtracks at least for those particular 1 or 2 choice cuts that are always worth listening to. Aperture with a stock advantage now. Charging in against Ixis, trying to rack up as much percentage as he can. Aperture going for the down smash punish, trying to two-frame Ixis there, it looks like. Trying to catch him just as he snaps to the ledge. Both players just whizzing past each other, hitting each other's shield, and just maneuvering around each other so much, making this gameplay simultaneously very deep, very spectacular in terms of movement and the way that they're fading in and out, but also very boring in that people aren't getting hit enough. Alright, someone did get hit though, and now we're seeing 1 stock versus 1 stock. And as Bowie points out, Aperture has had very close sets against Ixis in the past. He has had his number in the past, and the question on our minds now, of course, is will this be his time to shine? Will this be a sign of things to come in Albion? All those questions will be answered in the next few days. But this is an exciting time for Sonic fans, if not for me. Ixis getting caught by the spring, manages to make it back into the middle platform, tries to make it back down into true neutral, and ground himself in the middle of the stage, but gets clipped back onto the air for it. Bit of a scuffle, and Aperture with the down smash takes that game. That's now a 1-1. One has to wonder how comfortable are each of these players with the Ditto. I haven't seen Aperture play other characters in the past, so he might just be going Sonic as a necessity and not because he wants to play this Ditto right now. I'm really not sure. However, oh my bad, it's actually 2-0 to Aperture according to Lotte Brad. Thanks Aperture. Thanks Lotte Brad. Yeah, anyway, you do have to wonder, do these players want to play a Ditto right now? Now, Aperture I'm really not sure about. Maybe he's kind of been forced into this situation, because I'm not aware of him having any pocket or secondary characters. If he does have them, let me know, guys, if you're more familiar with that than me. Whereas Ixis, of course, demonstrated that he has a usable Bowser available to him at any moment. So it looks like Ixis is comfortable to bang this out. Blue Hedgehog versus Blue Hedgehog. However, it is currently a 2-0 to Aperture right now, so I am wondering if Ixis is finding this this set to be a bit of a strain right now, or does he feel that he just simply hasn't caught the last hit, been able to set up the last hit when and where he needed it. Ixis going high to try to finish that stock, but it does not work out. Aperture air dodges that. And again, just like in the previous matches, we're seeing a lot of zoning in and out, a lot of fast-paced weaving around the stage, throwing out very safe hitboxes against each other. And you can see not much is getting punished because there aren't really too many punish opportunities being made available by either player. I mean, when you have any other character in a Smash cast versus Sonic, at least maybe you'll see some punishes because it's not a mirror match, you know? But when you see Sonic versus Sonic, both players are so good at getting away that they kind of just end up getting away from each other, it seems, because they go for seconds and seconds without hitting each other, basically. And as I said before, it's simultaneously quite interesting, quite intriguing to see the skillful weaving in and out, but also can be a bit of a drag. Right now, in fact, we're at the last 3 minutes nearly of the match, this being a 6-minute game, which isn't too bad, I suppose, but yeah, I really wouldn't want to see a match like this go to time, unless we're talking close percentages, and both players are scrambling to hit each other just again and again and again with those final strikes to try to raise the percent in their favor. That would be pretty cool. But I'd like to see this be faster if it is going to be a decisive game. Then again, if I were playing Sonic here right now, I'd be playing as slow and careful and meticulous as these guys are doing so, to be honest. I'd be doing the same thing. Ixis hopping out of harm's way just there. Aperture looking for those aerials. He gets punished with a back throw. He slows down that up B just there. He does not want to get caught with an F smash, which seemingly can 2-frame if it's being thrown out just there. Both players flubbing their grabs. So many missed grabs right now. You could tell they just both want to finish off this game. And it looks like a successful grab has gone to Ixis. However, Aperture seems to have DI'd that quite well. Makes it back only to get clipped with an aerial, just as he tries to hop back to center stage. So that's now 2-1. Ixis claiming that match for himself. Can he find a path back? Can Ixis survive this set and continue to flourish within the winner's bracket? Can he proceed to Grand Finals? Or will Aperture take his potentially rightful place in Grand Finals himself?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yes, that's correct. Hopefully you did beat DX-17 earlier, Shockwave. Yeah, let's hope that Town and City was a Sonic Ditto agreement. Raise an axe. I'd like to think so, considering both players are going to be playing so carefully, even when their characters are more aggressive versions of Sonic's. So I'd like to think that Town City is there just to help speed things up at least. My gosh, if we get Grand Finals Sonic Dittos, I might pass off commentary duties to someone else. Although I do wish both these players the best of luck in how far they can get. You know, this is one of those matchups where you're not really going to see too many true combos. You're going to see a lot of fake outs, a lot of mind games, a lot of weaving in and out, but you're not going to really see, even though these players are both playing fairly aggressive, you're not really going to see like true aggressive true combos coming out here. Yeah, it's just an inherently slow match. Normally, Sonic's running away and playing aggressive here and there with a character chasing after him, but when both players are approaching a matchup, a mirror match like this, and just playing the same exact strategy, yeah, it's just going to be a storm, a slow and long ride that only one player can weather, and and hopefully us as an audience, as commentator and viewers, can weather this storm too, because this is exhausting to watch. Just okay, we see a back throw kill. Something happened. Cool. I mean, this is definitely high level Sonic. There's no denying that. These are two of the very best Sonics in the world, if you think about it. Aperture proving that he can bang with the best of them. And Ixis, of course, being a very well-established player even before Smash 4 was out there, even back in the Brawl days. So, any Sonic viewers out there, I mean, you are at least in for a treat, if not the viewers overall. Absolutely, Bowie. There's only so much I can say about this matchup, and yeah, I mean, I don't main Sonic, I learned secondary him, so maybe there's some secret hidden nuances going on between these players within the Sonic gameplay, but I'm not seeing it myself personally. I'm seeing a lot of skill, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Like I don't feel like there's anything invisible happening that's beyond the eye's reach. Again, we see both players cancelling their spin dashes. One player lands it, and then the other player lands it. This is mentally exhausting though, because it's like you're seeing the same things happen. Like one player rushes in with an attack, it hits the shield, and then the player just up Bs to get out and towards safety, and that's fine because it makes perfect sense to do that. You know, you're safe then, but it's really dragging the match along. All right, that game's over. That's it. That goes to Aperture. Okay. Next up, guys, we have Pop Tart versus Ho For You. This is losers quarters. Yeah, good work, Aperture.